Oh, this question has been brought to you by Ben Brower. I hope I said your last name right. Howdy do, ZFI crew. I'm your fearless leader, Ecky. This topic is about the Michael Brown shooting and the Ferguson riots. Now, I'm going to admit I haven't been actively keeping up with this. I've been just letting it, play in the background on the news and different things like that. So, as of all the facts, it's just what the media has been telling me. I did a little bit of research, but not enough to be able to make a super big case about it. But I'll go ahead and get into it. The officer, I can't remember his name, but the one that shot and killed Michael. I do not believe that he should have shot him 6 times, especially if he was unarmed. I know that most police officers, if not all of them, carry a taser or a mace and then also have a baton. So whenever he killed him, whenever he shot him, I don't believe that he should even shot him. I think that there was other ways to be able to bring him down. I don't know what the case was. I don't know what his excuse was. If he was trying to get his pistol, if he was trying to get his pistols, then yeah, you have to get your pistol first. I watched a video where you hear people talking in the background. It's like somebody took it with their cell phone, but you hear people talking about that Michael just kept coming at the cop and wouldn't stop, and the cop was shooting at him. If he should have known that Michael was unarmed, and he should have used a taser or another means to be able to apprehend him. Okay, now we'll move that topic over to Michael. Michael just strong-armed robbed a clerk at a convenience store. Okay, so this perfect little angel that people are trying to make Michael into, that story's gone, people. I'm sorry. You can't use that. He's this great kid that's about to start college. There's bad people that start college all the time. Okay. So you can't use this excuse that, oh, he's just big innocent teddy bear. No, he just finished roughing up and robbing a clerk. So he matched the description of a robbery, and that's why he got stopped by the cop. Did the cop need to shoot him? No. So I'm on that case. Now the riots, the people that are doing the riots, I understand that there's a need to stand up and protest about certain things, but destroying people's businesses and their work and that kind of stuff, that's stupid. Okay, that's just, you're showing your ass. There's more productive ways to be able to show your support for what has happened. Maybe go and raise money for the family of the victim. Maybe you could do something like that. I think that would be a more powerful statement than going and just burning stuff down and not, just being stupid, going out and doing crazy stuff. There's a time for that and there's not a time for that. This situation is not a time for that. Okay, so that pushes me to the armament of the police. I don't know how Missouri is and how other states are. I'm not worried about police being armed like that. There's, you read all the time about raids, on the wrong house and police brutality and things like that, and just arming the police like a military is going to be bad for the people. Now, I can understand where if you lived in a state where the police are bad like that, but my state, Texas, I'm not worried about that because I know that a lot of the officers and sheriffs and stuff believe the same things that the common people do, and they're not gonna, I don't think they will, I'm gonna hope and pray that they're not gonna abuse the power that they are getting with these kind of weapons. For an example, I know that whenever the federal government was threatening to go and ban guns and take people's guns away, I know for a fact that there were several sheriff departments in Texas saying that we're not going to let the federal government come in and do this. And if there's a situation where the federal government tries to come in and they do a sweep or whatever, I would hope that the police have some type of weaponry that will be able to hold up against the federal government, because if they're just rolling around with their pistols and shotguns and every now and again a rifle, and all they have is just certain squad cars and stuff, and they're not they don't have certain type of armament, then it would be just a clean sweep of, you know, the state. So I'm kind of glad that the government, I'm sorry, that some police departments do have a certain amount of military style weapons. So to wrap it up, do I believe that the officer should have shot and killed Michael? No. Especially not 6 times whenever he didn't have a weapon. Was Michael Brown a angel and this, you know, innocent cat that everybody was portraying him to be? No. Okay, he was a pretty rough dude, and so, you know, he's not this perfect little angel. Did he deserve to get killed? No. So I'm not going to say that. The riots going on, there's other things that you could do to prove your point other than going and burning down and looting houses. You're just showing your asses and y'all look stupid, and you're in a way y'all are proving a stereotype. And I think there's other ways and other things that they could show their support in the situation. And the military, the police being militarized, I'm not worried about it. You know, just don't be a bad guy, you know. And if the police do try to roll up and do certain things, well, I mean, you just fight back. You know, I'm not condoning fighting back the police, but, you know, the police are willing to stand in their corner against the federal government. I'm hoping they have a little bit of backup power and a little bit of means to do so. So, wrapping it up, that's how I believe. That's just my opinion. I don't know all the facts. This is just what I think is going on. And so, anyways, I hope that answers your question, and do it to it.